There we go. I'm pretty sure I should be streaming live right about now. I'm not sure because I'm not seeing anything on my end. I believe I am. Flutterio, is it alright if you could check for me if I'm live in my channel or not? If not, then that's fine. I could check it out later.
$50. Take it or leave it.
Okay, never mind. I don't have that money at the moment. Okay, I'm just gonna wing it. I'll just wing it. Oh yes, we are live actually. Turbogivan. I cannot pronounce this account. I am sorry if I'm butchering your name. Hello, welcome to the stream. So, class, in today's stream, as the title says it, we're gonna be discussing what Sein Kimbo, the dumb Canadian idiot fool, once again ran his mouth, and what he said in his recent Rumble account in the description is just fucking mind-boggling. And I have the cinnamon roll with me, which, judging by how questionable this description is, I'm pretty sure she wants to speak her 2 cents. If I'm
Yeah,
not...
I do. And I also encourage people to watch Kosmik's video on the situation as well. I think that's quite important to bring up.
Yes, I will provide Kosmik's 2 videos on the subject in the description of the stream afterwards, because so that you guys get the full context of what's going on. Because I honestly think that this is a subject worth talking about. You know, it's just something that's worth talking about. Give me a second here. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. A bit of... Don't know what the hell happened there. But no, like, again, check out Sein Kim... Kosmik's video on Sein Kim. Because, again, it's very good detail. So, shall I show the description of what this clown said, Miss Flutterio, or no?
Well, what you could do, you big back-built bitch, is actually play the 2 videos. You got plenty of time.
I mean, okay, yeah, I could do that before we get to the main course. So, give me a second here.
Well, it's the fact that my second video gives context anyway.
That's
like
true.
Everything that you're about to talk about anyway.
I said
Has he been sat here? Has he been sat here acting like a dumb dumb?
I was getting to that. So
he's been sitting here, and I think I may need to get a shot collar for him.
Ben Bacon wants you to add them in. Do you want me to add them in?
Sure, go ahead and add them in while I'm, try to get the 2 videos in question.
Are you sure you want to create a new one? No, I don't want to create a new group. What the fuck? No. Excuse me. You know what? I'm just gonna send an invite to the fucking group because I can't be asked. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
I don't even, again, Chrome is just taking a while to load so that I could play back the video in question.
Know what Bacon gotta say, because I sent them the invite to the group. And there they are, coming in.
Pokeball Go.
Okay.
Buongiorno, Signor Bacon.
Bonjour, Benuvenu.
Hello.
It's been quite a while since we opened together on this one call.
You're right, wanker.
Oh, God.
Wanker. Thank you very much, wanker.
Oh, thank you, wanker. Let me just switch to Australian real quick. I'm gonna switch my internet over.
Yeah, go dry hair as well, mate.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Okay, so I will show in a moment the first video about Sein Kim that was provided by the first video on Sein Kim. So, called the "To My Biggest Stalker, Stop Defaming Me," which was made 10 days ago. So, again, like, I'm gonna provide it right now. So, give me a second to display, capture, so my audience could see it. If the good forsaken stupid piece of crap. There we go. There it goes. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Like, it just took a second for it to load. So right now I'm gonna start it. So hope you all could hear the audio okay, and I am going to mute the mic. And unfortunately, I'm not sure if the people in the group call would know, could hear it on my end. If not, but if not, then that's fine. But we're gonna start watching the video so you guys get the context, okay? And here we go. Just turn this up, and here we go. Just give this
To talk about this situation. And I have decided to speak about it because, and there will be minimal editing here, so if you hear my lips go mwah every 5 seconds, I apologize. I've just eaten a fabulous burger. It was like this really big, like, oh, it was a stacked one. It was barbecue.
Wait a second, Kosmik, like, that's something that's
like,
been
it had
again, I apologize if it keeps loading like this, class. I am sorry. It's just because
onion rings in it, bacon in it. Like, it was so good.
My God, you're like the joys of technology, class. You see what I mean? Like, I think it's because
Honey chow.
Hmm?
Good.
No,
But anyways,
you, Ben.
enough
That's
about
just
my
you.
Yeah, it's probably my internet service, which I'm sorry that is shit. Please just give me credit for that.
Have you tried turning it down to 144p?
I
gives
have,
you that
and it's
option.
just how it is. Oh, hang on. Let me just. You mean the settings? Okay, hang on.
Oh, what else do you think I'm in?
There we go. Maybe that should help a little bit. There we go. Let's wait for it to load, and we can start over again. Before we continue on, I have a question for Kosmik in this call. What's the context with the burger? Like, did you seriously eat something from a diner or something?
I got it basically DoorDashed is what you people would call it over there in wrong land. But I got a burger delivered to me, and it was stunning. It was my payday treat. Thank you very much, because I'm
Oh, no,
entitled
that's
to a payday
fine.
treat. Suck my ass if you think I'm wrong.
Oh, no. That's perfectly fine. You're entitled to do that. That's your money. You're allowed to get what you want. But let's start the video.
Hello everyone, my name is Kosmik, and today I have a bit of a different video to bring to you all. So I was debating on whether or not to talk about this situation, and I have decided to speak about it because, and there will be minimal editing here, so if you hear my lips go mwah every 5 seconds, I apologize. I've just eaten a fabulous burger. It was like this really big, like, oh, it was a stacked one. It was barbecue. Like, it had onion rings in it, bacon in it. Like, it was so good. But anyways, enough about my food, my chic food. I want to talk about something that I did. Like, at first I was debating, and when I give context, it will make a bit more sense as to why I was kind of like on the fence, because on one hand it's so ridiculous that I've been accused of something like this. In another context, it's very serious that I've been accused of this. So let's just get straight into it. In 2025, actually no, we'll go all the way back to 2022 to get the full scope. In 2022, I dealt with the Brandon
So basically Kosmik is going back in time to the 2022s where the whole shebang happened with Sein Kim. Is that correct, Miss Kosmik?
Well, girl, how else was I supposed to sit here and give context to a situation that's so ridiculous and long?
Oh, that's true. That's fair. But I will continue on with the video.
Bony Pony situation that you can find out about through the Forgotten Perspective video that I will probably have linked below this. And during that time, someone by the name of Sein Kim, we all know him, we all think he's chopped, we all think that he's a potato. He came into my life specifically through the 40 plus goddamn videos he made, and I have the screenshots, I believe. If I don't, you just have to take my word on it, sadly, but I downloaded my old Twitter archive before it was.
I'm gonna confirm this right now, class. For those who know about the Sein Kim situation back in 2022, yes, he had made multiple videos on Kosmik, which Kosmik should know the correct number, which is at least around 48 videos, correct?
Girl, it was over 40.
Yeah, it was like over 40. Like, it was way too much. And he made a lot of sock puppet accounts uploading said 40 videos on Kosmik, and I believe...
And the thing that would have, if I could just give, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I promise it won't happen as often. But can I just give context as to what especially pissed me off? Because I don't mind people making videos on me. It's when they purposefully tag me in this shit. Like, you can see in some of them where he's like at Kosmik, and I was like, what? Why are you doing that? Stop tagging me. That was my first request. Like, girl.
Yeah, Sein Kim has a habit of doing that. But it's very staggering that this moron would mention Kosmik over 40 times on YouTube, and this is before his YouTube channels got removed, mind you, for violating YouTube's terms of services, mind you all. Because at this moment he is currently residing in Rumble, I believe, which, it's not, whatever, I guess. But I will continue on.
Was suspended. Well, actually, after it was suspended, I somehow managed to get them to, like, I somehow managed to fool Twitter into giving me, like, my entire archive. It was so funny to watch. It was very funny. But anyways, in terms of the archive, it's in there, so I'll pull it up if I haven't already. But basically, once I got word of this, and he was tagging me in these videos, so there was no way I could miss it, I essentially had a back and forth with him for about a year or so. We had the iconic bad trans, because he said in a call that we had, which I think is on Lord Ben Maz's channel, so I'll link that as well. Prove to me that I've got hackers.
I've done enough!
Prove it. Prove it.
Oh my god, I remember that. In the group call that Kosmik, Flutterio, and even Rebel will remember that Sein Kim lost his shit. He was so shit when he was called out. Like, Flutterio and Kosmik, do you remember that he lost his shit in that call?
I was there as well.
What are your thoughts of that? Because given that the three people in this call as we speak was in said call, what was your guys' mindset of him losing his shit?
I'll go first. Okay, so obviously at the time I was just not really taking it seriously, and then when I heard him start screaming all of a sudden, I was generally surprised that he was screaming like a madman, because I was like, whoa, okay, bro, it's not that serious. He's only asking you questions, and then you already flip it and blow a casting. Like, Jesus Christ.
Miss Flutterio?
I don't have anything to say because Sein Kim dumb.
Well, he is dumb, that's true. And Miss Kosmik?
Oh,
and he's
honey child. Honey child. So basically, that hacker claim started from a very familiar face that we all know. Back in 2020, I have to give more context to this. Oh my God. Back in 2021, I was basically run off the internet for 5 months because somebody by the name, and we all know him, we all think that he is a blunt-ended kitchen knife. Dark Hero Bride 99 managed to get a
Oh,
whole bunch
him.
of people to believe that I was a hacker slash I had hackers. His story was inconsistent from the get-go, right? I was chased off the internet for 5 months in 2021. So he has sat there and fed that to Sein in that moment in 2022. Because Sein Kim, you like it. Me and Flederio called it. He is still contacting Marco through Facebook. Like it's
yeah,
confirmed. He was sat there responding to this video that you're looking at right now. He made an hour and 28-minute video trying to debunk that, and in the process, proving me right even more. And in one of like in a second, like not in a second in the video, like in a second near the end of his video, you can see he flicks out when you select like one of your apps on your phone when you've already got one open, and it has one of those like basically you can select an app where you can swipe it away. In there was his messenger, and you could see Marco was posting my videos to him in his messenger. So they're still buddy buddy. And he got the hacker claim from him.
Oh yeah, I remember because I did the torch.
from a person who, to my knowledge, made a Twitter account and then quote unquote disappeared.
Oh
By the
yeah.
way, it makes Shen, it just makes you look stupid because they played you like a fucking fiddle.
And they cut the strings too. So let's continue on with the video for the stream. So yeah.
Prove it without a shadow of a fucking doubt, because you know it's bullshit, and that's why you're getting angry at me, little man.
If you keep this up, I might actually attack you physically in person.
Oh, so Sein Kim basically just made a statement in his little response to that, as Kosmik mentioned earlier, that he said, I might get physical with you. Like, really, Sein Kim? You're threatening Kosmik? What is she like? Why?
No. Let me correct that. It was actually towards Gorga. The
Oh.
clip, it was towards Gorga. That was the clip. That clip was about Gorga.
Yeah.
It was still worth mentioning. It was still worth mentioning, though.
Yeah, it is.
And I never said that clip was toward
Like, he
me.
does. No,
I never said that clip was toward me, honey.
He does threaten people. He does threaten people. Like, I'm not forgetting that. Like,
Yeah, he does. And Bacon, the reason why I added that into my video is again to show that he does do stuff like this. That clip was not about me. That was at Go Get, as you said before. But that's to show that he has done fucked up shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. But the point is, like, he basically, what he did, class, is that he stupidly made a threat. Like, he used an online source as a means to threaten someone physical harm, which that is against the law.
If you keep this up, I might actually shit on your lawn.
Okay, Tribute
Bearing
Maker.
in mind,
Hold on.
bearing in mind that actually
go on.
not breathe. So how is he supposed to get around to doing anything when he can't fucking breathe?
True, and
When he self-admitted that he is fucking overweight. He is overweight. Shane, you can't deny you're overweight. That's why you breathe like you do.
Oh, you already bring up his weight already.
Yeah, but again,
Hashtag fast shaming. That's fast
It's not
shaming
our
for the
fault he's
video.
shaped like
That's
a
fast-
bowling ball. It's not our fault that he's shaped like a bowling ball, Bacon. Get the fuck out of here before I eat you again.
If you keep this up, I might actually attack you physically in person.
I might actually bowl you over like in the bowling alleys.
all right.
The reason that I'm bringing up
Shall
about
we
his weight
continue?
is because
No.
he's actually brought people's weight before, as though I'm sorry, but unless you're a fucking bobble, then don't come at other people. You know what you mean.
I remember one time, like, he called Kosmik Bubble Bass, but he literally looks like Bubble Bass.
This is what I mean. He thinks that he can say what he wants about people's bodies, etc. So if he doesn't like it, then I may just attack you with words, Shen.
Oh damn. Oh damn. But gotta resume the video for, because there's a lot more that Kosmik does bring up. So it just gets worse with this recap with Sein Kim class. It just gets a little worse. But let's continue.
And not by a gun, not by weapon, by something else. Something else.
In a call that Ben Maza has that I had with Sein Kim, he calls me bad trans, which is kind of a meme, hashtag bad trans in comments. What is your problem with me being a transgender woman? What is your problem with that? Because I've noticed that you say many trans.
Oh, you're one of those bad transgender people.
Bad?
He actually did say that, class. And again, the call between Kosmik and Sein Kim is available on my channel for context, because he did say this comment that Kosmik is apparently bad trans. Like, how?
Oh no, bad trans. Oh no. As if he knows what a trans. I'm sorry, but I've
guys,
already feelings.
But guys, what?
I've already discussed with Ben what I think.
I was just gonna say, but what do you mean, guys? Kosmik is about trans.
You are so right. Oh my god, I've been exposed for being a bad trans. Oh my god, let me get my ukulele out real quick. Oh my god, where's my ukulele? I'm gonna bring it up right now. I'm gonna bring it up right now.
Oh my god.
I need you to wait. I need you to wait. I need you to wait.
The toxic.
I need you to wait. Yeah, shut up. That's what I'm about to
the
bring up.
SpongeBob
Shut
ukulele
up.
song?
Let me cook. The gossip, toxic train.
Okay,
The toxic
I need to...
cosmic train. We're chugging down the tracks of bad transgenders.
God.
Do you have a Discord, and is it free to anyone or just exclude?
You know,
I do not know what you
You
mean
know
by
what
that,
funny?
Trippy Maker, but yes, I do have a Discord, but I don't accept friend requests unless it's people I know. Sorry. Like, I don't know why you're asking me this question, but okay. But I am gonna resume the video because, I do want to resume it, so let's continue on.
I was just gonna say, you know what would be funny? I still have Kim on Discord. I could add him to the group chat.
No, bother.
Let's not.
Please,
That-
I
that-
would love to have a call with him. I would love to have a call with him right here, right now. I would die for it, bitch. Just to get this shit out the motherfucking way. Oh my god, I would die for it. Please, I am begging you.
I mean, that's up to you, but I'm just gonna resume the video, so let's get to it.
Trans. Bad trans.
Yeah,
Oh no,
you're-
I'm a bad trans. Oh no, I'm a bad trans, guys. I'm a bad trans.
Can you see this guy? Can you see
Oh
this
my
guy?
god.
Look, this guy's making a video
Oh
of
my
himself.
god. Oh no, I'm a bad trans. But he ends up, in terms of Sein Kim, he ends up getting a hold of my private information and doxing me.
Oh my god.
Which, I mean, that happened in 2023, so I'm not really too perturbed by it now, but I was definitely shook back then. Even though it was basically old information, I still contacted his local police station because he had leaked his own details online through his videos, and I essentially went to the police and I went,
which, yes, you heard what Kosmik said is correct. Kosmik did point out that Sein Kim stupidly brought his, left his information on a silver platter in his videos, which he has done so. Which, Kim, why would you be stupid? Why would you be stupid, Kimbo? Why would you be stupid? Why would you give people your information on a silver platter? Like, is that dumb, you guys? Like, I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the call about that.
Kosmik was so far away from her mic that she no-clipped. I did the ultimate speed run of life, honey. I no-clipped out of existence.
Okay. But still, like, it's funny though, like, the fact that he tried to dox Kosmik, which Kosmik already explained in the video that, she got the police involved, and, which, that's fucking funny that he stupidly, again, revealed his information on a silver platter, like a dumbass.
No, I think it was a bit of all funny because his information was literally on Facebook. All of it was on Facebook and everything. So, like, he can't really just say that, like, the people of Darksby, they got my information, even though it was literally there on Facebook.
That is true. So I'm just gonna resume the rest of the video.
Hey, could you talk to him and, like, maybe get him to, like, maybe stop? And I didn't get a response, but what did happen is Sein Kim was very angry, was very upset that I actually went to the police, and ever since then, he has really not stopped talking about me. I've talked about him from time to time, but you can literally, time after time, you know that song? But yeah, I've talked about him from time to time. I'll admit, I've talked about him from time to time. He has sat here and continued to talk about me, and what I find really interesting is that his most recent accusation against me is the one that we're going to talk about. I know, 4 minutes into the video, and I'm just now touching on it. I just need to give some backstory. He essentially accused me of successfully convincing, mind you, Graham Kelly of all people, who is a admitted pedophile. He admitted in a call with me and others that he was a nonce, aka someone who likes kids, aka a pedophile. And Sein basically said to his Rumble audience, which I don't know how big his Rumble audience is now. It's strange to me that his Rumble audience doesn't comment, doesn't like, doesn't this, doesn't that, but he still has one. But he's been going around telling people that basically I made Graham Kelly kill himself.
You heard that correctly, class. Sein Kim made a claim that Kosmik made someone commit toaster bath, which, if Kosmik would love to once again give the context about that in this call, which she's more than welcome to, but yeah, like, Sein Kim made that claim without providing any evidence.
Babes,
but if I
I'm gonna
remember
say this in the nicest possible way. Babes, I'm gonna say this in the nicest possible way. The actual video goes more in depth. Just continue watching the video.
Alright, I'll continue to watch the rest of the video, but yeah. So, it's just funny, though, that he's that petty, though. That's all I'm saying. It's like, where's the proof? But yeah, I'll continue on, class, so grab some popcorn.
Graham Kelly, I don't want to talk about him because he committed suicide, and it's all because of Alex Alicia. And me and Marco were very not so happy about that news.
Now, on one hand, that's just ridiculous, right? On another, I kind of do have to address this because this is something that if somebody saw would, like probably believe at face value if they didn't know about me and Sein Kim and didn't know that Sein Kim was an obvious fucking liar. But it came out about that, and I probably have my comments somewhere. It came out that Graham Kelly was actually alive, and that the person that Cena got this information from, aka Gregory Hall. If you want to know about Gregory Hall, they are another predator. They
Oh God, you mentioned Gregory Hall, why is he brought up? Why is the dumbass brought up? And yes, class, for those who do not know, I have my own
video and you'll find out.
Alright.
Wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old at the age of 18. They wanted to marry this Wizro child who was 14 at the time, and they were like, what, 19, I think? And like they wanted to have like ERP sex, this, that, and the other. Very disgusting. And Gregory also said that my sister deserved to be preyed upon, as in my IRL sister.
Yeah, your sister deserved it.
Sister deserved what?
That she got preyed on.
Me and her don't speak at this current point in time. Don't know what's going on with her. But anyways, in terms of Sein Kim, he believed Gregory Hall, who is a known liar. And that's what makes it so funny to me. I've just been commenting on his stuff directly, like, are you fucking stupid? But I do feel the need to address it here nonetheless, because if somebody gets wind of that, right, this is my mindset. If somebody gets wind of that and assumes that he's telling the truth for whatever reason, that's going to spread like wildfire, right? Because we know how I am on this platform. We know that people love to come for me. We've seen it in history. We've seen it with Herobrine. We've seen it with Rainbow Thunder Infinite. We've seen it with a few people who I've now made peace with. We've seen it, right? So if anything is said about me, automatically it's believed as true. And I'm adding in the evidence here and there, hopefully, just here and there. And I just want to make this public message to Sein Kim, because he will probably watch this. Everybody say hi to him in the comments or whatever. Sein, I don't care if you give me a direct apology, right? What I would like from you is for you to, you don't have to give me a direct apology. I would just like you to admit that you messed up with your information, because you know you've messed up with your information. You keep defending it, doubling down, saying that I'm this, saying that I'm that. Yet when the truth stares you in the damn face and makes you look like a chopped hoe in the nicest way possible, it's ridiculous, right? And I'm being so nice with you right now. And truthfully, I don't want to have to speak about you. But when you make up accusations like that, that's when I have to speak about you. That's when I have to defend myself from what you said. I don't care if you've called me a cyberbully. That is so childish to me. You keep calling me a cyberbully. That is so childish. I don't give a fuck about that. You say whatever you want to say. People have their opinions. You aren't the first person to call me a cyberbully. You definitely won't be the last. But Sein, accusing me of having a hand in someone committing suicide is a crime. Like, you can look it up, it's a crime. Like, you're accusing me of doing a crime when you have provably done stuff on that similar magnitude, like doxing people, siding with fucking predators like Herobrine, Gregory Hall, who, by the way, Sein, if we really want to get into it, whose server was it where Wizro and Gregory were supposed to get married in? It was yours. It was yours, and...
Oh, I remember that. I completely forgot about that, because apparently Sein Kim had Gregory Hall in his server a while back, if memory served. Like, holy shit. That just clicked in my brain just now.
Yes, they did, and supposedly the wedding was supposed to be in his server too.
So Sein Kim,
Yeah, the wedding between a 19-year-old and a 14-year-old who Gregory wanted to have sex with was supposed to be in Sein Kim's server of all places, and Sein Kim failed to protect that child.
Yeah, and came and said, "What drama
Zaldin,
is going
shut the fuck up, number one. Zaldin, number two, watch the videos for context if you cannot catch up through the stream. Number two. Number three, if you're really that desperate, go back and backtrack through the scroll bar on the fucking video, you dumb bitch."
Okay, but
I love you, man, but Jesus.
yeah, but here's the thing though. I just need to say this. Like, that's something that I really wanted to ask Shan is like, why would you put children at risk by allowing a predator in your server, which you're an incompetent moron, and if I'm not mistaken...
The thing that puts it all into context, man, hold on. The thing that puts it all into context is he didn't mind that because he was saying that Gregory was a sexual fetisher, right? What he has a bigger issue with is that Gregory turned out to be a bigger cyberbully because of what I had apparently done. So protecting children's not on his list.
No, it ain't.
Making someone else be a cyberbully is.
Yeah,
Make
pretty
it make
much.
sense, you dumb bitch.
Makes sense. Also, I do apologize. My tablet's just gone.
No, you're fine. I'm sorry if I'm butchering this account's name, Surakun6930. Sein Kim really is a piece of work. As an Asian, we do not claim this man. Ooh. Ouch. That's gotta hurt, Sein Kim. That's gotta hurt. Not. But I should resume the video.
Who was trying to cooperate with Gregory Hall to take Ben Mazza down?
Okay, I will gladly. I think I was at this part, and I think I could gladly give the gist of this. Apparently, Sein Kim was involved with Gregory Hall to get Gregory Hall into accusing me of being a pedophile and calling me a pedophile because Gregory Hall's logic was when I first encountered Gregory Hall, and Flutterio and Gildadesh will confirm this. Again, okay, if you want context, it's in the channel. Just look at my channel. I already covered this.
In the video you're about to watch.
Okay,
then. Play.
Well, then, okay, then.
That's right, sweetheart. It was you.
Because I don't know if Ben's gonna make a video about the whole server.
I had no knowledge of this server until it was tapped on my shoulder.
That he's neat because he's a predator also.
Any day
No,
of the
I
week, my choice, my server. I make fair rules. And it clearly said no cyberbullying and no slander.
Yeah, Ben is a predator because he was dating a minor while he was 20. And I found this out by my friend.
He did not provide proof of that claim whatsoever. He made that bullshit up. So, sorry to break it to you, but again, I will resume that because I find that very fucking hilarious. But, again...
Also, Ben, in the comment section, Sorikun said, Gregory Hall tried to date me at one point.
Really?
Oh dear. But luckily, they said I was 25 and Gregory was 21 at the time.
Okay.
Hey, at least he's going after someone older this time, not a little kid.
but still.
Oh, he's still a pedophile, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying at least he's actually going after someone the right age instead of
has
going
been
after little kids, you know what I'm saying? Like,
cyberbullying for the past few months. I seen
Yeah. Let me resume the video.
it. Cyberbullying. Ben has been cyberbullying Sin for the past few months. I seen it. And it's not looking good. So
Again, I already covered on this subject that about Gregory's claim in my channel, which is fucking laughable, but you all get the gist of it. But yeah, it's funny.
guess what? So when you guys... So, this is by my own wording, by the name of one of my friends, and by one of my other friends. I'll be talking to most bigger YouTubers and see if we could come up with a plan.
But yet I'm still standing though, Gregory. You made a claim that you're gonna talk to these so-called big YouTubers to go after me, but yet I'm still standing. Why is that?
Go see the mushroom.
That and also that he was talking out of it, that she was talking out of her ass.
I'm not even looking for an apology on my end.
Why does Gregory
You
Hall
can
sound
say
like
whatever
Steve
the fuck you want to
Urkel?
say about me, as long as it's not a.
That's an insult to Steve Urkel, actually.
Yeah, no, do not compare the funny character Steve Urkel to that fucking troglodyte. Please don't.
No, how they sound. I'm like, nah, I feel
No.
bad for Steve Urkel that they have to. But then let's continue.
Yeah, let's.
Accusing me of illegal shit because you accusing me of encouraging someone to commit suicide. That is defamatory on so many levels. You know that,
That's
and
true.
you still
No.
accuse me of having
Also,
a hand
Trippy,
in
make a note. You don't need to say sorry. You don't.
Yeah.
someone's death when they are very clearly alive. Now, Sein, that's the thing that I want from you, and I just want to remind you that you have way worse
wait, good question.
things
Have they all
compared to me?
have
right?
they all gone through the Graham Kelly section?
Huh?
Have you already went through the part when Kosmik talks about Graham Kelly allegedly killing himself or something?
Yes, we did. It was already way past that.
No, okay, I was just gonna say that he's still alive, mate.
Yeah, we already covered that, and I believe Kosmik already covered that in the video too.
Alright. Okay, that's fine.
You are buddy with, as far as I know, Dark Hero Brian 99, Sparkeg, who I have a video on that I will link in the description for all of you lovely, chic, stunning, and sickening viewers of mine. Like, you are friends with that person. You had a hand, in your own words and admission, in the Brand and the Brony Pony situation. Basically speaking to Brian on Wi-Fi. In your own words, whether or not it's actually fucking true, that's not the point. You admitted to it, right? You have been caught directly contacting hackers. Like, Sein, you keep on saying, oh, why don't you get a job? Why don't you get a job to me, right? Baby, I have a job. It's a 0-hour contract job. I can go whenever I want, whenever there's available space. And baby, it sucks to suck for you, I guess. But like, Sein, in the nicest way possible, out of the pair of us, you look infinitely worse. I'm just going to be so honest with you. your little Facebook group that I got 500 screenshots of in the Project Dow's Torch thing, baby, the fact you have so many group chats dedicated partially to me, because I know that you speak about me still in there, right? The fact that you continue to speak about me is fine. It's just disturbing that you would make up an allegation like me apparently helping Graham Kelly to kill themselves. Like, I don't understand. And this is the moral conundrum, everybody, that I've had, because on one end it sounds so ridiculous, it sounds so laughable. Some of you might even be commenting or have commented before you got to this point being like, girl, this is so silly, why did you address this? But on the other hand, what if Graham Kelly did kill himself and Scene's been touting what liar Gregory Hall has said? Now police would unironically be knocking on my door. That was my fist against my desk. You know what I mean? Like, the only time I dealt with Graham Kelly is in the call where he admitted he was a pedophile, which has been archived. You can find it somewhere, I'm sure. Like, Scene, I sound like a broken record here, I'm so sorry everybody, but like, Scene, please, I'm not even asking for you to stop talking about me at this rate. I know you won't stop talking about me. That's fine. I'm at peace with the fact that you are secretly in fucking love with me or something with the amount of times you talk about me. I'm asking you in the most polite way, before I show the police what you have said, right, and accused me of, and gone, and will proceed to go, hey, can you talk to him about this again, right? In the nicest way, I am asking you to not defame me and accuse me of illegal activities, such as encouraging someone or actively having a hand, I should say, in someone killing themselves. Because that's just how your mind, how Gregory's mind even got to that point. I will never understand. How did the pair of you come up with that? I don't even understand. And you know that Gregory's a liar. Why would you still sit here with everything that Gregory Hall has admitted to being? Why would you believe him? Why would you believe him or her? Sorry, I forget they came out as trans, Gregula Chan. It's been so long since I've had to speak about that individual. Why would you believe a lying bitch like that? Why? Why would you do that? That's very chopped energy. And again, I'm not asking for you, Scene, to stop talking about me. You're going to keep talking about me. At this rate, I've accepted it. You probably want me dead. But there's no reason for you to sit here without coming to me, because I've got you, I've got you unblocked on Discord. You can come to me at any point. We can talk about it. Like, you have avenues to contact me. I comment under your videos telling you that you don't know what the fuck you're on about. Right? Like, you have avenues to talk to me, to get both sides of the story. Since you want, since from what I'm gathering, you want to be like this moral pillar or whatever you're going by this day of the fucking week, right? You want to be somebody who silences cyberbullies, this, that, and the other, right? And you want to report on situations. A good reporter at least attempts to talk to both sides of a situation and at least verifies what someone is saying is true before they spout their nonsense. The whole reason I'm so respected, in such a minor way by the way, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but the reason I have the reputation I do of always clocking it is because I get my evidence in check, I get my facts straight, and I don't mince my words when I mean them, right? So, Scene, you've had, like, I just don't understand what compels you to believe something like that. And I'm asking you now, before I go on, like, the wheel of time or whatever, of going over and over and over like an Ouroboros snake eating itself, right? I'm asking you in the nicest possible way. Girl to potato, please stop accusing me of very illegal, defamatory things that are not true, that you have admitted you got the information wrong on. Please. That's all I'm asking. And this is the last time I hope to address you, unless you literally accuse me of being a pedophile. Like, go ahead and say whatever you want about me. Just make sure it doesn't fall under the terms of defaming me and accusing me of illegal shit like your butt buddy Marco does. Okay? Because Marco has said that I run a fucking mafia. Hashtag Cosmob, by the way. KOSMOB. We're the Cosmob now. Oh, that's a whole situation. But as I was saying, please stop accusing me of very illegal things. I don't care if you apologize to me. I don't care if you do it on video. I just please stop. And please just admit you were wrong on the situation. I don't even, at this point, like, fuck what I said before about, like, any apology. I just want you to admit that you're wrong about this situation, because you were wrong about this situation. You went on for, like, a good few months at the least and said that I had encouraged Graham Kelly to kill themselves and that they were dead. When they're not dead, they're on Blue Sky tweeting or beating, I guess, in more ways than one. Like, you were wrong on this situation. You know you were wrong on this situation.
Okay, so as for those who kind of guess, I guess we got pretty much caught up with the first subject of Sein Kim, like, making an accusation to Kosmik without any evidence, like, saying that, oh, Kosmik committed, was involved with somebody committing toaster bath, which that was proven not true. Again, that Kosmik explained already in this video, which you all have heard at this point, which...
You can literally go onto Kiwi Farms. If you can, anybody who can actually access Kiwi Farms could go on there, and there are threads about Graham Kelly, about what he's doing and where he is. You can literally go onto Kiwi Farms and find him.
That's true.
Except for us Brits, because, we're not allowed to go onto Kiwi Farms. Sad.
Damn. So I guess it's only for the U.S. audience, I guess. So, yeah, the information's there on Kiwi Farms.
I must be breaking laws then, because I must be breaking laws then, because I found out that Graham Kelly was still, in fact, alive through Kiwi Farms. He keeps saying that it was Ali, like my chosen sister, who was sat there feeding me these infections. No, bitch, I went to Kiwi Farms. I looked at his thread, the one in the same thread you can see where it mentions me telling me that I'm a fake Brit. Like, you can literally go to that same thread, it gets updated regularly, and you can find his Blue Sky. Warning for any children, don't go over there, he's got diaper fetish stuff. But, like, you can literally go on Kiwi Farms and find this information and confirm it. Sein Kim. So, I don't want to hear anything about this man having offed himself, when it's clear he is not offed himself.
Would you like to see a recent photo of our old friend Graham Kelly?
No, I really don't.
Oh my god,
really don't.
Yes, I would love to see a recent photo of my bestie. Oh my god, yes, the bestie I made kill themselves.
Our old friend Graham Kelly.
Oh my god. Show us, girl.
Hang on. Merry Christmas, guys.
Oh wait, that's the one that I sent you, isn't it?
It is what I sent you.
I ain't gonna show it on stream, but I could. Oh my god, he looks like a fucking old goblin. He looks like a goblin. My god, he looks like a goblin. He's a goblin.
If Sein Kim is a potato, this one is a turnip.
No, that's a fucking goblin. That's what it is. This is a fucking gremlin. Kill it with fire.
I hate this. I hate this.
So anyways, girl to potato Sein Kim. Let's move on to the next video.
Yep. So the next
I said
video.
I wouldn't. I said I wouldn't mention him unless he had called me something adjacent to a groomer, pedophile, or just those exact things. Here we are. Play that video, babe.
Will do. And I'm gonna start from the beginning.
And by the way, this we will show exactly what was in the description. So
Oh yes, actually, before I start the video, we could discuss the description, or do you want to do that later on?
The
Description.
description has been screenshotted. No. The description has been screenshotted in that video. It is in that video. It is the thumbnail of that video. I quite literally, when I made that video last night, and by the way, Insider T, that video it got dislike bombed, and I woke up to it having 4 likes, 9 dislikes. And I'd only been asleep for like 5 hours. And I know for a fact
Lord.
I ain't got 9 people dislike bombing me over nothing. I know that was Marco and his little fuck boys.
Oh boy.
But still,
Currently it's at 7 likes, 9 dislikes.
But still, I do think we should have a look at that because there's a lot of problems that I have with it. There's a whole slew of problems.
Well, we can pause when the time comes. Mother. But the screenshot is, if you want to post it in this chat, go ahead.
I already have it on
in low quality,
OBS.
but I read out the description anyway.
I have it in OBS.
I read out the description anyway, and I would like that video to be played. Just full stop.
That I could do. That I could do. That's fine. But we could do the video right now. So give me a second. So class, here's the second video. Sein Kim retract the claim. This was made a day ago. So, oh boy, this is the subject of today's stream class. So let's continue.
Hello everyone, my name is Kosmik and welcome back to the channel. Unfortunately, I do have to address this individual again. This will be a follow-on from my video called "To My Biggest Stalker, Stop Defaming Me," where I showed that my biggest stalker, known as Sein Kim, decided to say that I made Graham Kelly an Irishman who has admitted that he likes children. Apparently I made him kill himself, is what the claim was. That was the first, right? And I said at the end of the video, I believe, that I would not address him again unless he accused me of something wild like pedophilia. Well, the moment has arrived, ladies and gentlemen, so sit back, grab a beverage, because we're gonna be here. So I'm gonna walk you through the timeline. After I released my 22-minute video, I believe it was, that like 22 minutes 37 seconds, Sein Kim released a video that totaled 1 hour and 28 minutes and 28 seconds. That's wild to me, right? That is utterly wild and ridiculous. And if you want more information as to how any of this started, go to the video entitled "To My Biggest Stalker, Stop Defaming Me," right? And basically from that point he has continued to talk about me. 5 of his 7 videos over the last week have been about me because I gave him that crumb of attention. I may have shot myself in the foot by addressing him. However, as I said in that video, "To My Biggest Stalker, Stop Defaming Me," I responded to that claim specifically because it was wild and I take it seriously, right? So in the video that he released as of right now 3 days ago, called "Alex Thinks He Can Fight Aimer, Ignoring the Warning Signs and Potential Threats," in his description he decides to say, Alex decides to defend Allie, who he groomed when she was 16/17 and turned her into an even worse cyberbully, claiming that she's more grown than any other adults in the situation. Yet Allie is still not ready to handle the reality of the world and is a girl in a body owned.
Okay, I know I'm pausing the video at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. This is the screenshot of the description in question that we are going to address, class, which, oh boy.
I was just gonna say, can I pretty please read the description?
I mean, Kosmik is reading it
Bacon,
in the video.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Bacon, go ahead. Go ahead and read it for us, sweetheart.
Let me just find it. Before
There.
here.
Oh,
Alright,
sure.
this is gonna be a mouthful, but wish me luck. Alright. Alex decided to defend Ali, who he groomed when she was 16 to 17. As her turning 17, worse cyberbully, claiming that she's more grown than any other adult in the situation. Yet, Ali is still not ready to handle the reality of the world, and is a girl in the body of a young woman who is a disappointment to her family. Alex still thinks he's a girl, but is a guy who's gay. Alex never did the plastic surgery or taken the Lupron, the drug that kids are forced to use to change their bodies to look like some functions. What the hell is he talking about?
The fuck? No,
Alex
hold on a second. Wait a second. Is he a fucking medical doctor? Like,
Just continue to read it, Bacon, because again, there's a lot I have to say with all this. There's a lot
Alex is the go on.
No, continue reading it all, and then I'll
Okay. Alex is the kind of person that is the original gay, lesbian, bisexual, despite thinking sexuality should be celebrated and stripped naked in front of children, trying to show off their horniness. What is he? The original BLGB has said that the LQMB and whatever they decide to add is a mental illness. Unfortunately, countries like Canada, US, and England are enduring mental illness and thinking that it should be celebrated. June is the month of representing the rest of summer. Hashtag Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. One, and trying to respect blah blah blah. It's just talking about why it's just a bunch of garbage. I'll read the last part though. Alex thinks he can take extremists like Amir. Huh?
Hold on, Bacon. There's something very important that we need to read on that bit. Someone's sexuality is private business. And when you finish, I'm gonna tell you why that is. Why I need to fucking grab his head and put it in a vice. I'm very hungry.
Extremists like Amir and his buddies, but Khan is like a soldier trying to take a tank. His grammar is so bad. I can't understand it. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'm done. Who's first?
Flutteria will take the floor first because she says she has a lot to address. But I am gonna address it to my. Go ahead.
No, you first, Ben.
I was just gonna let my audience know because I know some of those say, "What the fuck am I hearing?" Yo, no, you all reading and heard correctly that this is exactly Sein Kim's words in the video that Sein Kim made in Rumble. This is what he described in the description. This is the BS he said.
So the video was made. So I'm gonna link the video. Hold on, I'm gonna link the video actually.
Yeah, link it in the chat.
If you speak, I'm at the video, right? And I'm also going to add hashtag provide the proof in reference to the grooming claims, because in my video I said that we should all go over and we should say hashtag provide the proof. Don't harass him, don't send him death threats.
Yeah, don't do that.
Just say hashtag provide the proof.
Yes, please do.
Just say hashtag provide the proof underneath that video. He has until Saturday next week, so Saturday the 27th of June 2026, before I update my police report, because after he made that 1 hour 28 fucking second video, I did report him to the police once again, and they advised me to open up a cross-border harassment report. And do you want to know what my local police station said about that when I brought the case up to them? They considered me a victim of a crime.
Oh shit, Sein Kim, you're in deep shit, bruh. You're in deep shit.
And I have the emails. If you need the receipts, I'll have to censor out my obviously personal information and obviously which police precinct it is, because I don't want to dox where I am. But I have the proof if anybody needs it.
I mean, you already been doxed once. You don't want to happen again.
Yeah, I mean...
Exactly, especially since... Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna state for the record, for my audience, I agree with what Kosmik said. Look in the Rumble link in the description. Do not harass or engage with Sein Kim. Just say the hashtag provide the proof. Please and thank you. I do not condone, nor do I endorse any form of harassment in any way, shape, or form with this individual. Despite the fact that he's an idiot.
What I'm saying, and I appreciate that you're repeating what I'm saying. I appreciate that. But can I just address one thing? Because it has really gotten on my
Oh, no,
nerves
that's fine.
on
Go
that,
ahead.
in that
Address.
description, personally. For years, this man has been obsessed with calling me a man because I have not chopped off my penis. What does my genitals have to do with you, Sein Kim? That is very uncomfortable to me. That is very weird. I have come to you multiple times in your comments, in Discord, when we had those calls, because there were 2 calls. There's one on his Rumble that you can find, which I believe is like 2 hours long. I directly asked him, why are you doing it? Please stop talking about my genitals. Whether I get my dick chopped off is not your business. It is between me and my partner.
Exactly.
That's none of
And
your
here's
business.
the thing.
Stop it,
Like,
please. It makes me so uncomfortable to have him focus and obsess on my fucking penis and cock. Do you want the exact measurements? Do you want the exact width? Do you want to know the exact time?
no,
Do you want
let's
to see the
not.
fucking process when I'm under?
Let's not.
No, shut up, shut up, shut up. I'm on about Sein. I'm not on about you. Shut up. Sein, do you want a fucking video of me being under where they chop my fucking dick off and turn it inside out? Do you want a video of that? Is that the point that you want to fucking... Is that how far you want to go? Because it's very uncomfortable to me. I'm sorry. I'm losing my train of... I'm losing my train
I
of
feel
thought.
like
I'm sorry.
the
I'm
most
getting upset. I'm
craziest
getting
part about
upset.
all of this is like no matter how much. That's all right. I was just gonna say, no matter how much you try to express that, yeah, like, can you stop like saying these things? It's really making me uncomfortable. He still purposely continues to say these type of stuff, and what's crazy now that he's calling you a groomer now. Like I was like, what? Like, it just at this point, like he's just clearly throwing buzzwords. He has no idea what he's talking about. He's just purposely
Yeah, you
trying
know
so
what? Just
hard
to
to make
shut
you
him
look
up,
bad.
just to shut his ass up, just for the record, whether or not it's true, fine, Sein. I cut my dick off. You happy now? Just for the record, whether it's true or not. Will you leave me alone now? Now that you know on the record whether or not it's true or not, IRL, that my dick's cut off, will you finally stop obsessing over my genitals?
I honestly think that he's
Yeah.
low key gay for you. I really honestly think that. Like, I'm being real here, Kosmik. I think
Wait
he's
the
low key
fuck
gay
off,
for
I'm
you.
already married.
Oh.
Oh, you're married? Congrats.
Girl, I got engaged in 2024.
Oh yeah, like again, congrats to you, newlyweds. By the way.
Yeah, a nice honeymoon.
No,
No,
I'm
it's
just.
towards Cosmic.
Anyways.
But anyways, I'm pretty sure Flutter want to say
Yes,
something.
that's
but
what I was
she
trying
has
to get
said she wanted
to.
say
So go
something.
ahead, Miss Cinnamoroll. You have the floor.
And I want both of you motherfuckers and myself to mute whilst this lady speaks, because this lady was the first one to sit there and get angry in my DMs, pointing out where he had shown and said that shit. To me, personally, I was in the middle of waking up when she had sat there and screenshotted what she had put in our little group chat. She was the first one to be like, I am so angry at this. This woman is my #1 defender, and I thank her so much for that. Ben, mute. Let's let this lady speak.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say is, where is the fucking proof that Kosmik groomed Ali? Where the fuck is that? Unless you have the proof, don't fucking say it. Or are you just going to ignore that with other things? If you don't have it, shut the fuck up or don't make the claim. That is defamatory, you piece of garbage. Also, stop bringing up Ali's family. It is nothing to do with you. Stop bringing up a person's family. You have been doing this to Ali for nearly 4 years. When she was a child and now when she's an adult, you keep doing it. How fucking old are you? You were doing this when she was a kid. You need to fucking grow up. That's the first bit that I got really angry, because calling a person a groomer without any evidence, but also harassing someone and saying, oh, well, your family is this. Their family is nothing to do with you. Their family is fucking nothing to
And
do
I
with
also just add on to that, I truly do not mean to interrupt you, but me and you have spoken about this actually. Remember in 2024, when I made a video saying, just getting my thoughts out about 2024 after I was receiving heat, and I was going through my life story, Sein Kim made not 1, not 2, but 14 parts reacting to that video that I said in that it's taken down now, my video. The only way you'll be able to view it is through his 14 parts. But I made a video expressing basically my life story, telling everybody exactly what the fuck had happened to me throughout my life, including the 40 bruises and the near-death experience I had experienced thanks to my first stepdad, me getting kicked out by my mum and my other stepdad, the way my dad was, etc., right? Sein Kim took a look at that and decided to try and say that I was a liar throughout all of that. Sein Kim, you have not lived in my shoes. You've not lived in my life. You wouldn't last a day in those fucking days. In fact, you are so bigums that you wouldn't have survived the at least 30-second strangling that I got as an 8-year-old up against the fucking wall where my neck was purple. You would not survive that because you're so fucking fat that your arteries would fucking clog up. You nasty fucking cunt. So don't you dare try and sit here and say that I'm a liar from my life story that you have not personally fucking lived in. Dumb motherfucking big back Bertha whale bitch. Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Justifiable.
Because shush, Ben, quiet you. Quiet you. Right. Alex still thinks he's a Kosmik is a she. Do I have to strangle you with this? Who is gay? No shit! Never did the plastic surgery or why again? Why do you care so much? What do you care about surgery? Why do you care? It's none of your fucking business if anybody has surgery to their body. It's none of your business. Or taking first of all, Lupron, I have a fucking lot to say about this. I have a fucking lot to say about this because I was sitting in there getting fucking angry in Kosmik CMs about this. Just in case y'all don't know what Lupron is. Lupron is hormonal therapy, but it is used for prostate cancer to stop the growth of cancer cells. And it also stops precocious puberty, which stops very young children from going through puberty very quickly. So that, Shen, isn't even what it's fucking used for. You do not know what the fuck you're saying with that. You do not know what you're saying. Do not spread misinformation about what medication is. Oh, they take Lupron because... No, actually learn what Lupron is. Learn what Lupron is used for. By the way, Shen, it's also used for the treatment of endometriosis. This is just how stupid this guy is. Oh, it's used on it's used on this. Kid off also. Oh god, this is. How do you know kids are being forced to change their body? What do you mean by forced? Oh, well, so everybody's telling kids that they have to change their bodies, so they're being forced to take it. How the fuck do you know that? Where the fuck did you get that information from? Because I'd love to actually you to find a fucking.
And this is the perfect example of the lack of self-awareness and the lack of research that this guy's been doing. This guy doesn't do any research. He just thinks in the top of his head. He just says it like it's nothing.
Just for reference, I'm going to be personal here. My father has to have Lupron because he has prostate cancer. He has advanced prostate cancer, so I know exactly how this drug works. Don't come to me and say, I know how this works. I know how. You fucking don't. You fucking don't. And bring me the sources that you use to actually find this. Because if you don't, I'm going to be even more angry at you. Alex is the kind of person that original lesbians, gays, bisexuals, trans despise. I need some fucking sources for that. I need some fucking sources. I'm sorry, but give me a source. Because the last time I heard, most people aren't bothered with that. They don't care. Thinking that sexuality should be celebrated.
Can I add on to that as well?
Go ahead.
Can I add on to that as well, just for the sake of adding it on? Flutterio, you and I have watched Pose, right? We're a bunch of queer and queer people of color and queer people in general go to these balls in the early 90s / late 80s. Would I have been ousted there, considering that about 5 of the main characters, the majority of the main characters, are trans women? Would I have been ousted at that point?
I also want to point out in 1920s Germany, there was a club specifically for people who were transgender. That was celebrated at a time when most people were getting arrested for it, but also it was in a time when it was a very fucky wookie time. I'm talking about when the man with the toothbrush mustache was trying to get in. Just pointing that out. Just pointing that out to you, Shen. So you're talking a bunch of fucking bullcrap there. Also, is Kosmik stripping naked in front of children? I'd like to see you fucking show me a picture of that, because I haven't seen it. Nobody else has seen it. Tell me, and bring these original gays, lesbians, and bisexuals. I don't want to take the statements from them and tell them they're fucking wrong. Also, the original LGB, which is lesbian, gay, and bisexual, said that trans, queer, non-binary people and whatever they added is a mental illness. Fucking where? Fucking where is this a mental illness, you piece of shit? I'm sorry, but I have yet to see anybody who is gay, lesbian, or bisexual turn around and call any of this mental illness. The only people who I see calling it mental illness are the ones that are anti-LGBTQA+. You could say, oh, the people are saying that, but they aren't. They aren't saying that. That is just you. That is your fucking opinion, and it's written there. You piece of shit. Unfortunately, countries like Canada, US, and England are endorsing mental illness and think it should be celebrated. Fucking where? Fucking where? Give me sources, give me things, and make sure it's not also from a person who is fucking biased, because this is just absolutely disgusting. This is fucking sick. Oh, so anybody...
Right,
Also, we have to stop there. I'm sorry, but is your friend Elforest Cam, who is transgender, mentally ill? So are you calling everybody who is your friend, who is queer, non-binary, or trans, mentally ill? So Elforest Cam, if you're listening, he thinks you're mentally ill. So you can go fuck yourself then. Don't be his friend.
Yeah, and can I also just bring up as well, if the United Kingdom was endorsing quote-unquote mental illness, why has the United Kingdom fallen from top 3 places in Europe to be LGBTQ plus safe, like to pro LGBTQ plus, all the way down to like 22nd? If they're endorsing it so much, if my country is endorsing it so much, why have we fallen that far? From green to yellowish orange, out of like a chart that's like red for like dangerous to like green for completely safe. Yes, queen, yes, god. Why have we fallen from green all the way down in just a few years to like 22nd, where it's like orangish yellow? If they're really endorsing it.
Thank you. But what he is basically saying is that it's that anybody who is trans, anybody who is like non-binary, that means that you are mentally ill. He is basically saying you are mentally ill.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, he thinks that all of them are mentally ill, which kind of contradicts what he's saying, because his friend is literally gay or trans or whatever. So
Yeah,
literally, that's again. Go on.
So that basically means then. So basically that means his friend is mentally ill, and Shen should not have him as a friend, and he shouldn't have Shen as a friend. Well done, Shen. You piece of shit. So anybody who is near Shen, who is LGBTQ plus, run away from him, leave him, block him, drag him. June is the month representing the start of summer, whatever. Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and also paying respect to Indigenous tribes of America. Are you also forgetting that it's Pride Month? It's Pride Month. Are you going to acknowledge that it's fucking Pride Month? I understand, mental awareness is important. I understand that respecting Indigenous people of the Americas, that's important. But about Pride Month. So Pride Month just doesn't exist. Does it not? I'm sorry, but is your Shen? Is your anti-LGBTQI plus showing here? Is this what I'm fucking seeing? But what makes it even angrier is when he says someone's sexuality is private business. So why are you openly fucking talking about somebody's sexuality then? Somebody's gender, etc. Why are you doing that? Why? I'm sorry, but you just put that there so you think that so that when people look at this, they'll go, yeah, but he's just saying no. Fuck off with that. You see your ass. I want you to open it wide and stick it straight up there. Fuck off, cunt. Fuck off.
Damn.
Also, I'm just gonna read this. Alex thinks he could take on extremist like on his bodies, but can't. Amir is not a fucking extremist. He is a literal troll who tries to pretend to be this. I don't know what he pretends to be, but he doesn't have a fucking clue. He has no idea. Amir is a coward who is frightened of everyone. But you and fucking Marco think that he's this ooh scary terrorist that is going to come and, take your fucking Stanley Cups in your sleep. That's what you think. I'm sorry, but there's just this whole description just made me so angry. I was so fucking...
No, I understand completely about your rage. It's justifiable, and I actually stand by what Flutterio said. And damn, like, to me personally, from what I've read this, and I even told you this earlier in the call, Flutterio, is that what I'm reading so far in this description is that he is clearly homophobic. He's disrespecting the LGBTQ plus.
Ben.
Yes.
This whole bit here was to basically tell Kosmik that they are mentally ill, that they shouldn't do this, that they shouldn't do that, and spreading misinformation here and there in there. Basically ignoring everything. Basically ignoring everything else.
It's not just that, but it's also projecting on his true feelings towards the community. He's saying this to one particular person as a part of it. So this is all just projection and how he truly feels about it.
Yeah, also, there's something else I want to say. Why you speak for people who are LGBTQI+. You, as far as I can tell, are not. Why are you saying, oh, well, they said this, they said... Why are you speaking on it? Why are you speaking on it when you have not in any position to speak on it? I speak on it because what I think you're saying is fucking wrong. You are trying to spout opinions as fucking facts.
This ain't opinions. This is not opinions. This is fucking homophobic, transphobic bullshit that I too want to beat the shit out of Sin with, because I want to fucking bash your head in, Sein Kim. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm sorry to cut you off, Cinnamon Roll, but I'm also... what really mind boggles me is the fact that he said here in the description class, as you all can see, is that he said, in quote, that the original LGB said that the TQNB or whatever are added is a mental illness. Are you fucking trained psychiatrist, Sein Kim?
He's not, but also... I want to add something as well. The original LGBTQA plus people, like, centuries back. So am I having to go back centuries to go to them and go, I need a time machine to ask these original gay people about their opinions? You need to think that that's not an opinion. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. Also, who the fuck?
And if he...
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say, if he did any like research at all, he'd realize that, for instance, cultures like Hawaii, or Haiti, viewed people who were outside of the gender norm as basically gods and goddesses. Like, they were
That's
revered.
true. That is true.
So he just when he says original gays, lesbians, bisexuals, he's on about the people during things like the AIDS crisis, people who fought for my rights to exist in like the Stonewall riot, this, that, and the other. And I can tell you for a matter of fucking certainty from the amount of things that I have seen, that I have read, that I have studied up on. Faggots were literally going faggots for trannies, and trannies were going trannies for faggots. Dykes were going dykes for faggots. Cocksuckers for muff divers. We didn't give a fuck. We just wanted a right to exist. That's literally it. And before anybody tries to clock me for those slurs, I am so sorry. I am the embodiment of the gays. Don't try it. But like, no, when he's on about the original LGBTQ plus community, he's on about like the AIDS crises and the Stonewall riots, gays. That's what he thinks is the original.
But even in those times, people were literally fighting for the rights of people who were trans. People were fighting for that. It was literally, oh my goodness. People were literally fighting for all people to be free.
Ben, put up that image that I'm about to send, just so that it proves my point, because I don't want to say these things unless I've got an image. That was literally during one of the early fucking riots and protests. Cocksuckers for muff divers, go girls, go. We like dykes. Facts in support of dykes. So I don't know what you're talking about, Scene. I really don't.
This is why
God, this makes me seem like a full-fledged philosopher or some shit. God.
No, you are telling you're basically stating the facts. True facts like he fucking can't. So when I was talking to Kosmik and I was getting fucking angry through all this, I was literally there going, I wanna slash and tear and kill. But also, I just want to point out as well that some members of my family, as well as Kosmik, are LGBTQI+. And
so is mine, mind you. So is mine.
They don't care if anybody's trans. They don't care. They don't care. They don't give a shit. So Shen, are you gonna retract those statements, or are you just gonna spew this shit that you probably believe in? Are you going to you're gonna stop saying this? You're gonna stop putting this down there? Also, I have a bit of an internal thing to point out as well. The mafia, of all people, stood up for people who were trans. The mafia.
That's true. I will confirm this. The mafia at first was on that subject, but however, they did support that. They have tried defending people of the LGBTQ+.
Granted, they were extorting. Granted, they were extorting the fuck out of us, but they were still protecting us, which I think.
That's true.
Look, they can, if they're going to protect me and let me live, I don't mind them extorting me. That's just my opinion. If they're going to protect me and make sure that I'm not like killed on the street for existing, yeah, you can take some of my money. Yeah, you can use me a little bit. Yeah, sure, go on. That was how rough it was back then. That was literally how rough it was back then. But they were protecting us, which is the main point, regardless of if they were extorting us or not.
Just as a reminder, a lot of people, like in the past and even now, artists, writers, anybody in any profession has been LGBTQI+. Just want to point that out, Shem. So anybody who you are listening to, writing about, etc., could be LGBTQI+. You could think that their music, their things are brilliant, and they could be LGBTQI+, and you are just being a total shit to them. You piece of garbage. Absolute shit person. Just anybody now supporting Shen who is LGBTQA plus, leave him, block him, report him. Because he's a nasty, horrible person. Also, I never actually see you cite any sources.
Which
Put the sources there. No, shush, Ben. Put the sources there. And if any of these sources you cannot find or you cannot prove, then you're going to have to retract everything you have said. Everything on there, you need to say, I have to retract it.
And we're not on about Google AI overview either.
Yep, not Google AI overview. No, you need to find actual credible sources. Also, I don't want to see any sources either that aren't from actual. Like, I know he is an anti-LGBT plus person, but I don't mean the fucking Ku Klux Klan.
Like, the public library is a good source. I mean, it's not that fucking hard. Like, am I wrong?
Ben, no. We mean anti-LGBTQ plus stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, then yeah. I have to agree with what Flutterio said just now, yeah. Find real credential source.
Yeah, I don't want Google AI. I don't want the Ku Klux Klan. Because, again, I don't think any of the fucking sources that you probably have seen are actually legitimate. Or you're just parodying stuff that was said by a certain friend of yours. I think you know who that is, Shen. Because they happen to be trans too and have made comments about other transsexual people. And also, yes, Shen, I do believe that you do, or some way, have a very, very much interest in people who are gay. If you are gay, then that's perfectly fine. But don't go after people. Usually it's people who hate gay people that turn out to be,
that are closeted gays. Like, again, are you a closet gay?
Because, that's why they seem to be so interested in genitalia. I forgot that. Oh.
Shen, hold on a second. Sein Kim, just come on and say, I'm queer, I'm here. I am queer and proud of it. Like, come on. Just man up and just say, I'm queer. Like, jeez.
This is what I mean. Like, again, who cares what's there on Kosmik? Who cares what's there? Who cares what's there? Who cares what's not there? Why are you so bothered about it? Why are you so bothered about it? That's it's just kind of obvious, you know.
Even if he was gay, let's like say hypothetically, even if he was gay and like, would you be surprised? Like, generally, would you generally be surprised that he was gay?
No.
Wait, what's this? Hey, Kosmik, do you know who else likes the full touchable Twitter? That is also toxic, racist, sexist, uneducated, and ableist, just like you. This guy, Donald Trump, and you simply behave and act exactly like him in terms of your behavior, attitude, and behavior. And both of you are always racist, sexist, ableist. How is Kosmik sexist? What?
Bacon, I would like you to read the top one from Sein Kim's best friend, A Path for Scam. The one that I posted with the purple, pink, and thing background in the group chat. Just read that one out for me, babes, because this just proves that.
Do you want me to show this in stream or no?
Girl, show it. I don't give a fuck. It's their words, not mine.
I'm pretty sure majority already know what it was, but fair enough. Okay, do you want me to read it now?
Go ahead.
See,
despite being a part of the LGBT community, those who are LGBT that is toxic like Kosmik doesn't deserve to be respected. To all he deserves is to be insulted with LGBT slurs such as faggot or cocksuckers or toxicity. And if that toxic person was trans, they deserve to be misgendered for their toxicity in general. Since no one will respect an LGBT person that is toxic to people in general. Oh. Yikes.
Yeah,
Wow.
Alphras, though, we've got since Alphras is the outlier in this. So just because one person says it doesn't mean that it's for that everybody say it. Considering that Alphras is also a dumbass as well. Alphras is a fucking moron. Also, Alphras, how's telling everybody to get COVID for you? Because apparently you got it last time.
Oof.
Yep, they told everybody to get COVID and then suddenly caught COVID themselves. I say that's payback.
So as you all could see in the screenshot in stream, this is what Bacon read earlier. What the comment from Chrysalis Cheese Legs, like, wow, just wow.
Also, Chrysalis Cheese Legs, if I remember, is an alt account of Alpharus, because Alpharus is again a person that likes to run and hide behind different accounts, like another certain character we know.
Oh, that's true.
So Shen, and you see Alpharus. Why are you friends with Alpharus if this is your attitude then? Because it's worse for you as somebody who's a straight person.
Well, the one thing that still holds me over is that they said that Kosmik is the sexist and racist. I've never seen Kosmik been racist in my entire life, let alone being sexist. And it's like, when do you get these? When do you get these claims from?
Bacon, I think you can agree with me when I say, if anything, I'm the one calling out the racism tenfold.
I mean, yeah.
I think you can agree with me on that.
Yeah, fair enough. But it's just the fact, like, okay, this is what I'm saying. Like, they just react. They just don't think. They just react. So, like, obviously they're going by their emotions when they're typing this out, saying, "Oh yeah, Cosmic is this racist, sexist, ableist, intolerable person, just like Donald J. Trump." Like, I think that's just setting the bar way too low, mate. Like,
Yeah. So, whoa. I'm just saying, like, yeah, like, so, class, what are your thoughts? I would love to hear, like, the chat's thoughts about Sein Kim's little comment in his description, like, oh boy, I'm tempted, like, whether or not I should resume Kosmik's second video for the rest of the context if we're in the mood to do that, but yeah, like, I'm pretty much sure we already covered what we needed to address.
I'm just gonna say something from Christina, sorry, Christina, I can't pronounce today. What's sexuality? Shen hasn't actually said much about his sexuality.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't explained himself.
But then again, remember his toxic little thing. Nobody needs to talk about it.
I think that's a bit double standards.
His double standard having us is that nobody can talk about him or anybody, nobody can talk about him, but he can do it to everyone else.
Again, that's not how the world works.
Yeah, Shen has yet to retract any of the claims he's made. Shen, I'm going to say this as well. You have until the 24th to actually give me anything with this information as well. If you dare say you got it from Google AI, or you got it from a source that is known to be anti-LGBTQA+, I ain't gonna verify that shit. So you have till the 24th to give me those sources as well.
Why not just do 24 hours?
Oh, no, Ben. I'm going to do the same as Kosmik here. You have until the 24th to give me all the retractions to say where you got it from. If not, I'm just going to say that you're just a, anti-LGBTQA+. I'm just going to say that you are a shitty, nasty, horrible person. You will keep that branding. So you have until the 27th. Time's ticking.
TikTok, Sein Kim, and I have to stand by what Flodorio said, and I have to, like, does anybody else have anything to say before I make the closing stream? But I'll let you continue first.
I hate to be a Debbie Downer. I was just gonna say I hate to be a Debbie Downer. I highly doubt he was going to respond because he didn't really respond to Kosmik's date exactly. So knowing him as well, he's not very keen on actually showing actual evidence. So I highly doubt he's going to do that.
So again, Shen, you have till the 27th. If not, I'm just gonna brand you a piece of shit. You'll be branded a piece of shit forever. And also, because you did it in Pride Month, you're a bigger piece of garbage.
Yeah, real homophobic of you, mate.
Also, I'm going to put a little bit of salt in Shen's wound when he talks about anybody being awful and online. Your parents' convenience store has been closed since 2024. You don't have a job. You are sitting at home on your fat ass going, oh, Pokemon Go gives me access.
Oh, shit!
So, again, you have till the 27th to give me credible sources. Not just, again, Google AI or, Ku Klux Klan shit that you... Because I know the Ku Klux Klan could do lots of really shitty things like that or anything else. You have until then. And if you put Alpharus's thing there, I'm just going to throw that out the window. I go, that is not a person. That is not every LGBTQ plus speaking. That is just a misguided, nasty, horrible little one who is the outlier. Not a majority. They are a minority. Who is wrong. You have till the 27th.
Does anybody...
I suggest information. I suggest you do.
Does anybody else have any...
And if not, you are going to put out a fucking formal apology. Whether I get that apology to Kosmik and everybody else, I may not get it. But you have the opportunity to do that. You have to the 27th.
Damn. Does anybody else have anything to say before the stream ends, Bacon or Kosmik? Well, I guess not. So, all right then.
I do got one. I got a quick one. Just a very quick one.
All right.
Kim, your dick face. That story.
Fair enough. Kosmik, what about you?
I just wanted to, on this platform, just formally, as I have in my videos, formally request a retraction of the groomer allegation, because I take that stuff very seriously, and you have not provided any proof for me to discuss, but anybody else to discuss. You've just thrown it out in one of your descriptions thinking that people will believe it. I would like a formal retraction of that groomer allegation. Point blank. And again, I think we should all go into his video that I linked earlier in the chat and say hashtag provide the proof in his comments, but that's just me.
No, and I stand by that. And again, do not harass him. Just state hashtag provide the proof. And
also I have something else to say, because I know that Ali, I don't know whether Ali's watching this. Stop fucking going after Ali for no fucking reason. You have no reason to be going after her. None. Nothing. Zero. No. Nulch. You have no reason to be doing that. Stop fucking commenting on her. You were doing this when she was a minor, and now you're doing this when she's an adult. Stop doing it. And also, why, and I've said it before, why are you bringing up a person who was fucking abusing her? Wait, I'm sorry, but you have to. Is it because the people who are abusing her are your friendies? I'm sorry, there's only one abuser that I can see. There's only one person that's grooming her, and I fucking know who that is. I think that you know who. I think we all know who we're talking about. There was only one person, but you ain't gonna go after old Rainbow Thunder Infinite, are you? Are you gonna go after Rainbow Thunder Infinite for all this? Are you just gonna ignore that? No, you're not. You're not. Yeah, and you don't get to you don't get to throw it at Kosmik. Don't throw that. Don't ever. Don't mention Ali. Don't mention her family. Don't mention anything about her because she has done nothing to you. You forced her to make a public. I know that she actually did send a post out on her YouTube channel addressing what you said. You force someone who is going through trauma to discuss things that they don't need to do. I don't whine and complain because Ali has had no contact with you. Stop bringing her up. Last one.
No, and I stand by that. So I'm just gonna say this as a closing for the stream because again, my time right now is 6:02 p.m. and I'm pretty sure that at Flutter Rio and Kosmik's time, it's the middle of the night and they need their sleep. So I'm just gonna say this to Sein Kim.
It's 2 a.m. for the rest of us.
Okay, I apologize.
It's 2 a.m. for the rest of us.
Well, I apologize, but still, my point is this. I agree with what Kosmik said. Retract of what you said about Kosmik, especially with the claim that she's a groomer, despite the fact that you have not provided no evidence to back up that claim. Not to mention the fact, retract your statement and apologize to Kosmik for making an accusation that she was that she was involved with somebody apparently committing Tosabav, which it was proven wrong, that this motherfucker's still alive. I don't fucking appreciate that, given that the people in this call knows how I feel in that regard. That pisses me off to a degree. And again, how fucking dare you being a homophobic piece of shit during Pride Month, mind you stupid piece of shit. And again, if you're a closet gay, just fucking come out as gay and be done with it. Stop fucking trying to act like all tough and mighty and all that bullshit. And also, and I do agree with Flutter Rio, leave Ali's name the fuck alone. Keep her name out of your goddamn mouth.
She hasn't done anything to warrant it. She hasn't done anything to warrant it. And again, I have seen how many videos you were making about Kosmik. Over a 12-month period, you were making almost how many videos per week? Kosmik, can you remind me? How many was it per week he was making about you?
Well, to put the last 7 to 8 days into perspective, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6.
Why are you sitting there making videos about nothing? Stop doing this. Get therapy because you are an obsessive stalker.
Yeah, and sooner or later you're gonna get a lawsuit in your hands.
No. Hold on, Ben. When you in your video you talk about Ben Wilson. Ben Wilson doesn't want to have anything to do with you because he saw through your stalking facade. People don't want to be around you in real life because they're fed up of you. People are fed up of you stalking them. People are fed up of you making horrible comments about them. Stop making videos about people. Nobody has wronged you. You are the one who is in the wrong. You are not a victim. You are a villain. You are never going to be a victim of anything. You will always be the villain. But you continue making those videos because all I can say to you, Shen, is that it's just going to help with the police. The police, when Kosmik updates them again, whenever she needs to update them, this will keep piling up evidence and more evidence and more evidence and more evidence. And then what do you think her police force is going to do? They will come to your police force.
And I'm going to say this for the record. I highly recommend you better start talking to an attorney. That's all I will say on the matter. You better start talking to an attorney.
Ben, it's not even about talking to an attorney at this point. You should just shut up completely.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Is like, I don't think he understands the severity that how close he's gonna get himself into legal shit. But if he wants to dig his own grave, let him dig his own grave. But I still stand by what I said earlier. Please retract of what you said. Like retract of what you said to Kosmik. Retract of your accusations against her with no evidence. And
wait, no, Ben. Ben. Retract everything you said about Kosmik. Retract everything you said about Ali. Retract everything that you have said about multiple people. Retract the horrible, nasty, defamatory things that you have said about them.
That's what I was getting at.
You need to retract nearly 4 years worth of misinformation, rumors, etc. You need to retract nearly 4 years worth of that. So get started, potato head. You've got to the 27th.
Oh boy, so yeah, and I guess that's pretty much it of this today's stream, class.
Nobody said anything.
Again, I don't blame the cinnamon roll being pissed. She has a right to be pissed. I'm pissed myself, and Kosmik is pissed. Like, I think everybody in this stream, especially in my chats, are pretty pissed off, but I will say that I think we pretty much covered up what needs to be covered up today, so yeah, please share. Yes?
I have the full right to be angry at somebody.
Oh no, you should. You do have the right.
Shush, man, shush. I have the very right to talk down to someone who is deliberately doing this. I have the right to. I have the very right to tell somebody that they're being a fucking stupid moron.
And not to mention a piece of shit.
Shush, Ben. I have the very right to tell someone that they're a stalker. I have the very right to tell somebody that I think they have a lot of mental fucking illnesses that are undiagnosed. Shen, you have mental illnesses that you need to go to a doctor for. Just in the future, I don't know what you're doing, whether you have some, I will just say this, there's a lot of mental illnesses that you fucking have that you refuse to deal with. Just, again, you have to 27.
Yep, so, again, go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Okay, so, I'm gonna say, again, as I said earlier, which, again, Flutterio has, like, everybody in this call has the right to be angry, as Flutterio stated, because everything that she, Kosmik, and Bacon has said in this call, I stand by. Like, I 110% agree on them. I stand by that same mindset, and I still think that Sein Kim is a stupid fucking idiot who doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's spewing out bullshit that doesn't provide any evidence. And again, you have until the 27th to provide the sources to Flutterio and everything that she said. So, I guess that's the end of this topic, class. And again, please share the stream around, and please go to the link that Kosmik provided in this chat. Do not harass or engage with Sein Kim. Just ask, just post the comment. Hashtag provide. Sorry, I had a bit of a heartburn just now. Please provide proof. Hashtag please provide proof in the comment sections of that Rumble video. Again, please share the stream around. I will also provide the 2 videos that are shown in stream by Kosmik in the description. Please give Kosmik's channel a subscribe, as well as, follow all the social medias of, each of our social medias as well. And thank you all for joining in. And I am Jedi Griffin Pictures, aka Ben Mazza. I want to thank Flutterio, Bacon, and Kosmik for attending the stream. And Sein Kim, you're a fucking idiot. Retract of what you said. Retract all the stupid shit you have said to everybody. and you have until the 27th, as Flutterio suggested, is to provide these apparent sources. So, tick-tock, buddy boy. With that being said, thank you all for joining in, and have a good night.